and share something here.
You're talking about repeater skip. That is a really cool thing. A few months back, I got a guy coming to our local repeater from like, I don't know, he was like Illinois or Ohio or something. It was really neat. I was able to talk to him through our repeater network because of I guess a duct opened up or something. It was really cool.
Oh, that's cool. So there's a website out here called PRIYOM, Pyrum. Right? I'm not sure how I pronounce it. I really don't know. But it's the world's radio number search, research. And what this is basically, I'll give the short, what it says right here. It's an international organization intending to research and bring to light the mysterious reality of intelligence, military, and diplomatic communications via shortwave radios called number stations. So kind of curious at how many people in the chat have heard of number stations before. And how about you guys? Have you guys heard of number stations before?
Not really. You had to explain that one more.
Yeah, this was something kind of new to me when I started looking at researching this, and I found it kind of interesting. So I haven't really, right now, I haven't really had a good luck in receiving some of these. I've tried a couple of them as they've popped up here and there, but I've never. If I've heard them, they've been very faint or nothing at all. And so me and Dave were trying to play with this earlier. Now it says the next one's in 19 minutes. So Dave, I think that's going to be the target in the Pacific. So to me, that reads 17.532. If you want to pull that up in a minute here and have that ready to go on your radio. So my goal is like 17.532, right? RTTY is what it's showing in target Pacific. So we'll see what we can hear out of that when that pops up here. We got 20 minutes, so we'll definitely buy a lot of time between here and there. But I thought this was kind of interesting to be able to go out and listen to the different things. And so what this is basically, you might be the Germans, it could be the Russians, it could be our military, and sometimes it's just a mix of signals and words that you can hear across the board, but it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. It's almost like a mumble or just a rattling on of something, but there's a way that whoever's on the other end that wants to be able to hear it can decipher it for whatever the message might be. So
yeah, I've definitely heard of number stations, but I don't know that I've necessarily ever heard one. So yeah, that'd be really cool if we can pick that up tonight.
That's what my goal is. I want to be able to pull that up and look at it and see if there's.
You said it's on RTTY?
That's what it shows up top here. So it looks like it's.
I'm seeing something come across at that, but
17.532. It says RTTY target Pacific. So we'll see. Again, I don't know how well how good your antennas and everything are. I might be able to see.
Hey Marvin.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt here, but did you have access to Josh's banner across the bottom?
Oh, yeah, let me go do that.
I think he puts that up periodically during the stream. I just happen to remember it.
Not that one.
Oh, yeah, see, Andy's just trying to get that World Radio League up there.
There you go. I didn't even realize
They've got me.
So, absolutely.
Hey, Mark, would this be the same what the pirate radio has been using?
I'm sure it's probably out there too. It's very possible. Just trying to see if I can get to my radio real quick here before just sharing that screen. But I said what 17.532, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I pull it up on my end just to see if it's there by chance. If something populates, is that maybe I'll hear it different than you because I'm farther into the Pacific. No,
well, you probably got a better antenna up because I'm working off a ground mounted 6B TV.
Okay, well I've got a.
I'm definitely seeing something pop up,
and I've got a dipole both, so I can I don't know which one I've got connected.
What's that frequency again?
17.532. So I'm curious if anybody wants to dial into that and see if they can. It's supposed to be going off in about. This said that's weird. So now it says 23 minutes. It's UTC time, 23 minutes. Next station, 37 minutes. It said 19 minutes a minute ago. So,
All right, Sean, thanks for stopping by.
So, and also it's 10.797 upper sideband at 2050. So we'll have to see which one we're going to flow with and see if we can figure it out. But I'd love to be able to listen to that. That'd be kind of cool. If we can pull it up and make that work. But again, it's just one of those, it's a very targeted time type of thing. And so you've got to just kind of be around when you're listening for it, unless you're just watching and waiting for it to go off. But I usually don't have that type of time. I pull it up and go, oh, if there's 1 or 2 or 3 minutes, that's fine. But if it's an hour from now, hell, I may probably most of the time only remember it. But got other things going on at that point. But so that's kind of cool there as well. And then there's another one out there besides numbers, and that's called Sky King messages. Anybody ever heard of those? It's a military high frequency. And I don't know if anyone's ever heard of that. I don't know much about them myself. I was kind of hoping somebody maybe in the chat would know more about that.
Would that be linked up like to Mars or something?
Yeah. Anybody watching knows about some of the things he's bringing up, just put your comments in the chat.
Yeah, or if nothing else, say, hey, if you know more information about it, feel free to come on board, and I'll provide a link in the notes there for you. So,
and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Get as many viewers for Josh tonight as possible. Let him know he's not the only one important around it. No, I'm kidding. But we'd love to get a bunch of views for Josh tonight.
You ain't right in the head, Jandy.
Let's get this thing share it out.
Absolutely. So thank you guys for joining this evening. We've got several of you watching here. And no, Terry, you have not missed the mouse update yet. So I'm sure we will find where that's at. What's the other messages I missed maybe here in the chat real quick? Let's see. Don't see anybody else. It's just us chatting there. All right. Yeah. Very cool. So let's go let's just go search real quick. We're going to type in Sky King messages and let's see what we can come up with those. I did a little research on it and wasn't finding a whole lot around that. See other people talk about it, but again, I've never found. Well, let's see. Hold on, maybe this is something. Of course, you always got to go to Reddit. Reddit,
Reddit knows everything. Yeah,
Reddit just knows everything exactly. So,
I laugh at it every time I look
Sky
at
King
it.
frequencies are the U.S. military HF Global Communication Systems Network frequencies: 4724, 8992, 11175, and 15016 kilohertz. The guy goes, as I said, this is the HF Global Communication Systems Network for military, and Sky King may be transmitted on these frequencies. They're not, but these are not. While Sky King may be transmitted on these frequencies, these are not Sky King frequencies. It is a specific message type and format, and the Sky King transmission is only one of several formats messages that are actually heard on these frequencies. So. There's six or so Sky Kings a day. So it's just one of those things. If you're scrolling the bands, you're listening, and you come across something, it can be quite interesting sometimes to hear some of those. But I've not heard those before. Again, I didn't see this on. I didn't go research Reddit the first time. I was kind of looking at more details. But let's see if there's anything else there. I don't see nothing really popping out at me here. Yeah, I don't know what that. Something about some staff car, but yeah. So those are again part of the military messages, and the one I heard that I've heard this several times now actually was, can I screen go down? I'll pull the screen there. So So the stop sharing for a second. So the other thing was I found was the HF stock trading, which is right above the 20 meter band. And actually they have several of them. 9175, 10.640, and then 14.436 is where I found it. And then 14.545. And so they have a very distinct sound as well. Which is kind of interesting. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick and find that file.
I've never heard those stations. Do they use voice communications or do they use a digital signal?
It's like all like a digital signal coming across.
Cool.
Yep.
That's really neat.
Would that be similar to like FT8, Marvin?
No, it's not. That's why I'm hoping that I can pull this if I have the export. Looking for the export of this. I don't know that I was able to actually export the day or not. Oh, there we go. We're gonna see if that one plays.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Come on.
I had to do it. Sorry.
This is the one file I wasn't sure. Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna go. Let me see if one of the other files will play there. No, it's not it. And what happened was I end up. Well, I'll get into this for a minute. I have a new toy, and so therefore my files got. My downloads got really inundated this week with a lot of files. So, and I did not pull them out specifically and move them over. I was going to move them over to the mixer so I could have them there, and I didn't end up getting that done. And of course, now I can't get back into my radio. I use for remote access, and so I'm not able to download that file. It's sitting in there. I know it is. It's saved, and it's like, well, what the crap? So, I'm not going to play the HF noise for you, and I don't think I can pull it up. It's not going to be going this time of day, obviously. So, I'll look for it a minute here again, but I don't. I thought it was going to be right there. I thought I had downloaded one file for sure, but I do not see it pull up at all. So, unfortunately, that's because I was really wanting to play that file, and I just can't believe I don't have it there. But it's sitting in my. I don't know. Anyway, anybody else have anything else? Other things that they've noticed over the years that is quite interesting.
I don't know about interesting. I don't know how many people actually here have heard it, but I hate it when I hear it, and that's OTR, over the horizon radar.
Oh, is that very distinct signal?
Oh man, and it destroys the receive. Destroys the receive.
Is that what type of bands is that on?
You can get it on 20, 40, 80.
Oh, really? Huh.
Let me see if
Now, what is that? What is the over horizon radar? I guess I'm not familiar with what that is, Dave.
Well, it has to do with. Let me see if I can find something, because I want to explain it properly. But they used it a lot back in World War II and stuff like that, and they still use it.
Oh, I think I found the file. Let me see if I can.
Now. I got a question for all four of you. All right, I'm kind of new to this, streaming and everything. But how, like Andy's got, Christmas background. Marvin, you got a Halloween, and Dave, you got Halloween. How do you do that?
I think we all three did something different. So.
Yeah, I see that. It's like it's a combination of Merry Christmas and who's got the best Halloween costume.
I think we all three used a different process to get the background up. There's 3 different softwares we each used, and so there's multiple ways to do it. But
what's the simple version?
Just go into your settings and add a background.
I can change my background.
You talk about the settings in here. Let's see. W? No, that's not it.
I'll let them explain it to you because I'm not using StreamYard. Mine's through OBS.
I'm not either.
Right. I just do mine for simplicity. I just do it as a background. I mean, that's why you see I had moved my head. You can still see my background a little bit back there because I just haven't got my background done in OBS. I thought I had it working earlier, Dave, and then it wasn't coming over to StreamYard. So I don't know what I did wrong.
With OBS, make sure you turn on your virtual camera in OBS.
Do you have to set the background? You have to set a filter?
For the background on in OBS? No.
Yes. No. Okay.
I put it behind my camera shot. So like I said, right now I'm using the free version. That's why you see a
Figured it out.
Watermark or VCam.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
But I put the background below my camera, and then I just start my virtual camera, and the background's the background of my OBS scene.
Gotcha.
Now, over the horizon, sometimes it's called beyond the horizon radar. What it is, it's a radar that lets them see thousands of kilometers away. That's why beyond the horizon. That's why they call it over the horizon, beyond the horizon radar.
Gotcha.
I guess they first started being deployed. So it would have been Korean War and the Vietnam War, the 50s and the 60s. But yeah, when you hear it, it's a definite signal that it's no mistaking over the horizon radar.
Is it outside of the ham bands?
No. Well, the radar, I don't know what band it runs in, but it definitely interferes the ham bands.
Gotcha. So this is the I did find the file. It was on my desktop, not my downloads. This is the file for listening to your stock trading here. You guys can hear that?
A little bit.
So yeah, it's just
Your audio filter's cutting some of it out, but
I'm sure it is, yeah. But it's very low, kind of a static noise too. So let's see if I can go up a little farther here. But that's all that's all I was hearing. So that was again about 14,450 roughly. And that was, the stock trading during that was, and it takes up like I don't think I have an audio or a picture showing how wide band that was, but it is super, super wide band that they're taking part of the spectrum. It falls outside of the ham bands on 20 meters. Again, it's just up right above the, about 450, but it is just super wide and it's really unbelievable. I see if my screenshot. Oh, that was today. So that screenshot will be here. Nope. It's my new Kyocera card. There we go. Oh, now I got it. I'll share that screen out. No, I'm not showing. Again, my screens have been so messy lately.
The signals used by the military for the over the horizon radar,
Yep.
it's strictly in the ham bands, 3 to 30 megahertz.
Oh, wow.
how nice.
Yeah. That is definitely takes us right out. Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard it in my 30 years of amateur radio.
Oh, and when you hear it, it's because it's an intermittent buzz. And I mean, it's loud. So people call it chirping, but it will literally, the OTR radar will wipe out your receive if you're picking it up.
Huh. Yeah, and I do not have, I know I don't have a screenshot. So I thought maybe I did, but I'm not seeing it there at all. So, but yeah, it's super wide. You can't miss it during the middle of the day. Gary goes, this sounds like Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Or dot matrix printer. Yeah, it kind of has that sound like the old dot matrix printer printing for sure, Terry. Thanks for joining in here this evening as well. So, yeah, it's very different. very distinct sound, and it's yeah, I don't know how to describe it otherwise. So I like the dot matrix printer. That's probably the most formal description I can be able to give it here. And good evening, Mr. Rice or Mr. Rice. He goes, good evening, all. WB5KWK Mike. That called the Russian woodpecker. It's been a QRM, the ham band since 1978. It's over the horizon radar used during the Cold War. So,
yep.
Very interesting.
He knows exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And it does. It will wipe out.
Do you hear it very often?
Not as much anymore.
Okay. Is that usually foreign countries or?
Most of the time it's Russia anymore. I think we still use it too, but most of the time what we're hearing it's Russia.
Really?
Just like you said, they called it the Russian woodpecker.
Yeah.
I think it was back towards the beginning of the year, man. I was getting on the one of the nets on 80 and 40 meters, the old mist net. And there were several nights. I mean, it completely wiped us out.
Oh, wow. I'm trying to go back to that screen real quick and just to see if, by chance, if it was coming or we're getting top of the hour here. If it was, I think it was 8 o'clock or at 9 o'clock Eastern time, which would have been 8 o'clock Central. So, see when that was scheduled to come back in here.
8 o'clock Central. We still got another 20 minutes.
Yeah, it looks like we got another 20 minutes here probably. So, yeah. Refresh.
How do you like my background, the space? I figured it out.
No, there you go. You're getting better. Absolutely.
I'm learning.
It says next station in 20 minutes. So we're gonna see what that is. And again, I'm looking at this screen and I'm interpreting this as that this is going to be this frequency here targeted, but again, I guess this shows and starting, well, that would be going on to 0000 at midnight. So 15.388. So maybe that's again targeting East Asia, though. I don't know that I'm going to be able to pick those out even myself over here. So we get this in the Pacific, we might be all right. But again, some of these in the Pacific, I could probably pull this at 1 o'clock, but we will just be getting done about them. So
what website are you looking at, Marvin?
It's called PRIYOM.org. And again, you can pick up these number stations. That's just one of the things. That's what we're kind of focusing a little bit on because I want to be able to hear it with you guys and show that. Then you can also hear like the different military stations. You can go in here and pull up some of this and listen to like here's the United States Air Force. See the different frequencies that they have for ALE. There are different nets that they have. Which is pretty cool too. You can tune in on some of these and listen and just see what they have to say.
That's awesome, Marvin.
Yeah, it is kind of cool to be able to see what they got going on there. So again, that's part of that high frequency global communication system they've got. And then diplomatic stations. So you can see the different ones here, and the different frequencies here as well to be able to pull up. So this website has a whole lot of information in there. And, I've never had time to really sit there and listen to some of this, but.
Hey, Marvin.
Yeah.
You click on one of those links, it'll go find it. It goes and looks for a QSDR. It thinks you can hear it on.
On like one of these here?
Back at the beginning.
Oh, go back. Okay. Let's see. Go back here a little more. I thought it did. Oh, not too far. I thought it did, but then
it opened up a Kiwi SDR for me, but I don't know if I can get that to come back through.
So we might be able to
my audio. And it actually puts it right on the frequency.
I can hold on. I'll redirect this. Yeah, it does.
I heard it coming through yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna redirect you. Now you should be able to hear that a lot better. So I don't know where the sound for this one is.
Is this slow scan TV?
So I mean, you click on it, you see all kinds of stuff.
No.
And that's the other thing. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
I feel really stupid at the moment. I don't know. I've never clicked on this, so I'm trying to look at the volume and like where to pull this down off of. I guess that's the part of jumping down. There we go. Probably. There we go. Oh, it did for a second. There we go. Well, hopefully it is for now. We'll see. But that is kind of a cool thing. You can, I mean, how many people just if you're out in the chat and you've played with SDR and you looked at different your frequency spectrum and your waterfalls and played with different things, or went out and listened to other online signals with other online SDR plays or devices like this. What do you listen to? Is there something specific you listen to? I mean, if you go out and listen to shortwave radio, I mean, you can listen to rock and roll music, listen to gospel, you can listen to a preacher preach, you can listen to
Anything. Yeah.
pretty much almost anything's out there in shortwave radio. I mean, it's wide open. And it's actually, I've tuned into some radio stations from time to time that are out there. And then, not just on single sideband, but go over to the AM side. I mean, good Lord, there's a lot of stuff out there, and actually are actually pretty strong at times and can really boom in really well. So it's kind of cool. And so let's see if we can.
Yeah, I just had a friend spend $18,000 on an AM broadcaster in his closet, and he's got big, giant warehouse fans just to keep it cool.
Wow. So this is go ahead.
And he gets on 75 meters on AM and had a blast with it.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to be able to spend more time on my SDR than I do. And picking up different things and the wide array of things you can get on it, because they're usually pretty wide band receivers. Dave or Andy, you guys play with the SDRs as much?
Oh yeah, I've got one here myself, but I actually use SDRs quite a bit to adjust the audio on my radio. That way I can hear what it sounds like going across the airwaves.
I like
I know I've got them. They're not far away wherever they're at. I think I have an RTL SDR here.
Yes, right here.
I heard one not far
I like
away.
the online SDRs because you can check your signal, but I've also got one of these RTL SDRs. These are the coolest little pieces of kit, and they're so cheap. If you're wanting to get into ham radio, pick one up because it's really, really cool.
So there's one of that, Andy.
This is the RTL SDR dongle, the V4.
Okay.
You can even pick up these things are so wide band. You can pick up local emergency communications on it, like your fire department, your police, and sheriff departments, that type of thing. So it's really
cool. Nice.
Yeah. So the cool thing about SDRs is the vast array of stuff you can hear on them. I mean, you can just if you want to sit at your desk and you can plug in your SDR and you can put like a little antenna. I thought I had my little antenna or something. It must be out.
There's days. I've got the antenna's not showing up on the stream here because of my crazy background. Let me turn the background off real quick. I've just got. I use mine for sometimes for listening to like I said, local emergency communications.
Yep.
And so I've just got this what's this thing called?
Like a signal stick?
Yeah, signal stick. Thank you.
Okay.
I just got a signal stick here that that you can stick on it, and it's it just goes right onto the little SMA connector. Really, really handy.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Chris in the chat was talking about the silver one. I've got that one around here somewhere. This one I got from my buddy. The thing about this, he put a computer together, put a bunch of software in it for me. There's actually, with this one, I could actually run a program on my on this PC he gave me, and could see the airplanes in flight around us.
Oh yeah, ABSD.
Yep.
So
Nice.
But then I've also got an RSP1B. I want the new one. That's the metal case. I've got the old plastic case.
So there's my. I've got a version 3 SDR, and I've got the version 4 too. I've got both of these, but I've also got another one that now they've come out with a USB-C version of this, which is
Really?
quite interesting. Yes.
Nice.
So there is a USB-C version of this RTL dongle, and these are probably one of the most popular ones. I think it's called Nooelec, Nooelec, whatever. They make a really nice SDR as well. You can find them out on Amazon for, they're probably closer to $200 price. Their range, maybe a little bit more than that. But
the RTL is probably the cheapest you're going to get.
This is the cheapest you're going to get. But the Nooelecs are really nice. They have a lot of features and stuff built into them, which is pretty cool. But the SDR Play, you can buy them through Ham Radio Outlet. I think you can buy them probably from Gigaparts, DX Engineering. I'm sure they all carry them, but I know Ham Radio Outlet for sure carries them.
I don't know if I think HRO might have an exclusive with him on that.
Do they really?
North American. So I think that's the only place I see those at.
That's the only place I've ever seen them at, but I've never checked the other stores. I just deal with Ham Radio Outlet as much as I can. So, for sure. So it's one of those things that, it's really cool to be able to go out there and be able to see the waterfall and see where your signal's at. And let's see if we can get the music back here and click on one of these. This might be something we might be able to, that's going to be really annoying really quick. So we all kind of start to probably hear that.
Hey, Super Dave, I got a question for you.
Sounds it's kind of interesting wherever that was. So it says VFAX, but let's go listen to World Radio Japan. Nothing there.
While you're doing that, Marvin, you were talking about SDR Play. See, I've got and it's the 1A. I want the 1B though, because it's a metal case.
Oh, really? So I've got the 1A just like that has the ARRL voice. That's interesting.
But yeah, the new 1B is actually in a metal case, so it helps protect from RF. And you had it. Oh, Andy left us. You said you had a question there, Josh?
I'm still here. Give me a
or Jason?
Yeah. Now you were saying the SDR is the best way to check your audio. Is that the best format ever to use?
No, the reason it's good for me to be able to check, why I use it to check my audio with, is unless I got somebody on the other end, I can log into one. Like tonight, I made a POTA contact. I knew I was hitting Kentucky, so I went and found one of the Kiwi SDRs. Like he's on a Kiwi SDR right now.
Right.
I went and found a Kiwi SDR in Kentucky, brought it up so I could hear it, and then I'd key up. I just asked frequency is in use, keyed up, and threw my call sign out so I could hear my audio coming back through that person's SDR.
Yep.
Cool.
So the other thing I've done is, I'm very fortunate. I will say that is that I've got my remote station when I connect to it. SmartLink is not working right now. When I can connect to it in Wisconsin, I can actually tune into my radio behind me here,
right,
on my Yaesu, and listen to that, and I hear my audio through that as well. So I've got two radios in two different locations, so that works out really well. But if you don't have that, and if you want to be able to hear, if you listen to Ham Radio Crash Course, he will actually do this exact same type of thing all the time. He pulls on SDR, he records it on a certain frequency, on 5.2 whatever, and he'll hit record before he leaves, and then he'll go back, and when he's doing an antenna test and he's doing, checking different things, he will use the SDR to record his signal and see how the audio is on the other end. He plays it back for you when he does that. So, I mean, these are really cool tools to use, but you can also hear a lot of really cool things on them. Again, if you just want to pull up, if you're at the office and you can put a small little antenna on the end of this SMA connector, you can put like the old, you could do a flexible antenna. You could probably do like a little, I wish I knew where my little tripod antenna is right offhand. I do not see it handy here next to me, but anyway, it comes with like a little tripod antenna with the old, oh my gosh, the telescoping antennas that go out a ways, and you can use one of them to go up and listen to them, and it works out really well. So you can use that pretty easily without taking up a lot of room as well. So, or you can just hook to one of your outside antennas and really listen to a lot more stuff. And again, some people I know will pull it up and listen to them. We lost Andy for a second there. Let's see, get him back in the show here. There we go. But you can
no more. Yeah,
we can pull these up and really use these as a cool tool for listening. But you listen to your outside antenna. But again, I know some people who pull these up will put it on their desk and let it just listen to the radio through their computer all day. If they got another side monitor or computer just sitting off to the side somewhere, they just listen to that and call it good. And like I said, it sounds like Andy kind of does that with listening to some public safety frequency.
Yeah. And what's cool about the RTL SDR is, you've got a whole waterfall and everything at your disposal on basically whatever band you want to listen to. So, you can really track down a signal really easily. It's really neat.
Sure.
What's frustrating is some of the newer encryption, digital encryption that they put on like our local sheriff's department. It's completely encrypted. There's no decryption publicly available that will allow you to listen to it. So that can be a little bit annoying, but yeah, they're you can find the signal, you just can't decode it.
Yeah, that is kind of the tough part of that you can't do that. With that type of software. But the nice thing is, I should have this loaded tonight, and I didn't even thought about really going down this road. But we kind of went there with it, which is great. But do
we ever do anything else on the Ham Shack TV live stream?
Well, some of the things they're talking about there, Jason. Remember when we talked about, and I said you need to do an SDR to make a PAN adapter for your 991 on computer. That's exactly what I used with my 991A to put me a waterfall scope on my computer to work with Winfrey Yesu with my 991.
Yeah, I do remember you saying that because you showed me that first box and you said try to find that, and I've been looking. I can't find one anywhere. That MFJ one you were talking about?
Yeah, and I saw something, and it might have been on DX Engineering. One of those sites has one. It's not an MFJ because unless you find a used one, you're not going to find an MFJ.
Right.
And maybe it was Gigaparts. Maybe they finally came out with an Intellitron one.
Very possible.
Look,
because basically Intellitron
MFJ
is MFJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bought them out. Yeah.
No, it's the manufacturer that Creative. They got the same manufacturer that was making for MFJ to make them for them.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
The other thing is trying to find software for running with an SDR. There's a lot of different ones out there now. You can do it. Before I go mentioning some of those, I'm kind of curious what your guys' thoughts are that you use for using an SDR, and what some of those are that you have. Of course, both of the other guys took off completely. There we go. There's Dave back. I'm gonna make them answer a question. We're leaving. We're dropping from the chat.
I don't have any specifics right now. There's a couple that my buddy put on that computer that I'm going to play with. I did like SDR Uno. I really like SDR Connect, but SDR Connect, you cannot change any of the colors, so you can't customize what it looks like on SDR Connect. He put, and I can't remember what it is. He put a couple of different softwares on that one that I got to get set up, and one of them is similar to what Apache uses for their anons. The software looks just like the software they use.
Really?
And then he had another one that was similar to what Hermes Lite, and it might be the same software that Hermes Lite uses.
I don't know if anybody knows if you can use like Hermes Lite as an SDR. I don't know if you can or not for using an SDR device like this or an SDR Play. I'm most familiar with SDR Connect. I'll use my SDR Play with the SDR Connect, which is, that's who makes the software for it. But there's also SDR Angel out there, which is pretty decent. That one's a little bit more. It's got a lot steeper learning curve to be able to use, which I don't care for. I've played with it a little bit here and there. That one's not, again, it's not as much fun to be able to use. It's a little bit more challenging. But, it's, it's not bad. So I've made it work, but it's not my main focus I want to do by any means. So,
right. I wished I would. If I'd have realized we were going to start talking about SDR, I'd have fired it up and gotten those names off of it.
Yeah, I same here. I wasn't even thinking about it, but
and I can't remember the names because my buddy, he's. It's funny because he's been a ham for 50 years.
Oh wow!
Wow.
He's just come to realize that he's a shortwave guy.
It's 21
Really?
hours.
That's my computer. My audio
Oh,
went right through.
Hey!
Oh,
you
God,
on the
it's
plane with
trouble.
him?
No, don't bring him in.
No, that's a hangar. That's a terminal. I was good. At first, the way he was looking, I thought he was on the plane.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not on the
wait a
airplane.
minute.
Well, look who made a guest appearance this evening, Mr. Josh himself. Good evening, Josh.
I figured it'd be kind of scary. Can y'all hear me?
We can, yeah. There you go. Now you got
upside
that
down too.
There you
I
go.
have no idea why this is not straightening itself out. There we go.
There we go.
Well, good evening, everybody. Coming to you live from LAX. Time to come home. It's been a long, crazy trip. I've been on the road since last Friday. I was home for one day on Sunday, and then ended up flying out again Monday. So I've been to Detroit, Michigan, now Los Angeles, and now I'm finally coming home. But I've been listening to y'all while I've been sitting here eating in this restaurant across the way here. I don't know if the camera will let me flip. Yeah, well, there we go. The Barney's Beanery. Had some chicken there, but it was pretty good.
Expensive.
Do what?
Pretty expensive.
Oh God, yeah. The three of
the
us.
airport. I was gonna say it's in the airport, so I know it is.
It was $90 for the three of us to eat.
God.
That sounds about right for LAX.
Yeah. So anyway, y'all probably noticed I have been posting a lot of non-ham radio related content. I posted a really cool vlog today. I think it was today. Maybe it was yesterday. Either way,
Days of blurring.
I rode in a self-driving car for the first time out here.
Oh God.
wow.
Oh, you rode in one of the taxis.
Was it a Tesla or a Waymo or what was it?
It was a Waymo. It was a Waymo. I'm taking the AirPods out because it's not even. And I got to tell you, it was actually not bad. Bad at all. And it's
Gotta be a little
way
scary.
cheaper. It's way cheaper than Uber or Lyft.
Oh, I imagine, but I'm sorry, I'm not getting into something that somebody does not have control of that steering wheel.
Oh, we lost your audio, Josh.
You lost my audio.
Oh,
You're
there
back
you go.
now.
There you're back now.
Okay.
You know that.
Went to the restaurant and had chicken and waffle, and then what's happening? Hang on a second. And then got on the AirPods in my pocket. That's what's. But anyway, we after that I decided to take a Waymo and go up to Hollywood and do the Walk of Fame, get some souvenirs, things like that. I've been there Hollywood before, but the Waymo was the really cool thing. So go check out that video. That was really cool. Also, for those of you that know who Mark Rober is, Mark Rober was a presenter at the conference that I've been at.
Really?
So-
Nice.
yeah. So I didn't get to meet him, but I saw him, and he did a little demonstration. But you know, his presentation was geared toward content creators, so it may not be everybody's cup of tea. But if you know who Mark Rober is, go back and watch it. I think you'll enjoy it. But just all kinds of different content coming out from out here, and it's been fun. What was that, Jason?
Did you get his autograph?
No, I didn't get to meet him. There was 10,000 people at this conference.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind.
And for those of you that aren't familiar, this was the Adobe Max conference. It's basically the big creator summit that Adobe does every year that they talk about, you know, Photoshop and Premiere and After Effects and all these editing, you know, creators software type things. So some really cool stuff was revealed. Adobe now has a partnership with ChatGPT, 11 Labs, Google's AI stuff. So
Wow.
the game's getting ready to change big time.
Adobe partnered with Microsoft.
Yes.
No.
I thought they did.
Do you know who's behind ChatGPT?
It's definitely not Microsoft because
Yes,
Microsoft owns Copilot. That's a
Well,
competitor of
Microsoft-
GPT.
Microsoft put over $15 billion into ChatGPT.
They may have, but they don't
That
have any
came
own.
right
They don't have
from-
any stake.
That came right from the CEO of Microsoft.
All I know is that the Copilot is their AI. So
Hey Marvin, that station you were referring to earlier on 17532 is broadcasting. Just in case
Yeah,
wanna
you want
know.
to pull that up, Dave, and see if we can see that and hear that?
So how's the hair growing, Josh?
Can you hear anything?
I'm
Nope,
keeping
no,
it this short.
Nothing yet.
Wait, guys, I'll get out of here. I just wanted to pop in and say howdy to
Thanks for
everybody.
stopping in, Josh. Great to see you.
Y'all are doing a fantastic job. I've still got 4 hours before I board this airport. Well, 3 hours before I board this plane. So
Well, stick with us then. I mean, you can just sit, yeah.
I can't
Show
get
all
my-
your friends in the airport. with you.
I can't get my AirPods to work. So I don't know what's maybe StreamYard has some sort of an issue with AirPods. I don't know.
You gotta go to the setting, Josh, and adjust them.
But y'all are doing fantastic, guys. Hit the like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Drop a super chat if you feel so inclined, and I'll be back next week. But keep an eye on the channel for more content. Go check out that Mark Rober video. I think y'all are going to enjoy everything that you see. And check out the Waymo video. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I got to watch that. That'll be pretty good then. I've not
I have
seen
to
that.
watch it because I ain't getting in one.
I agree with you,
All
Super Dave. They tried
Y'all
that
have
with too
fun. You're
much.
doing a great job, Marvin.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Josh.
Have a great
Y'all-
Josh.
Thank you.
Y'all be nice. Be nice to Marvin. I'll see y'all.
No, we'll try.
No, never,
All right.
never.
You know,
17.532. You hear anything at all?
no. Well, you guys should be hearing it because it's being fed into the stream. But right as Andy said that, I looked up and I can see it transmitting. By the time I got it moved, it stopped.
I'm still picking up a signal on my G90 here.
Yeah, and I've got my Yeezy here at the house,
Like
and
you can't really even hardly hear it, but
yeah,
it's,
but
it's
where
really low.
that was supposed to be our Riddy. What are you on?
I just got it. It's showing up on my waterfall on my G90, and I hear a low digital signal.
Hey, Andy, I got a question.
So you're
for you.
probably on
Hold on
upper
just
side
a
band.
second, Jason. Marvin, you might want to pull Josh. He's frozen in time sitting there.
Oh, let's see here. No, what happened to him?
I like his face, but
Jason, you said you had a question.
yeah. How much? Oh, take two.
Well, I'm going to check my radio. I'll be right back.
Okay. So, how much do you like that G90, Andy?
Oh, it's incredible. It's my backup shack radio. I've got my primary one on the bench. But if you're doing a Parks on the Air single sideband, it's the perfect rig for single sideband Parks on the Air. It's just awesome. You're doing CW, I would recommend getting a dedicated CW rig. But
Yeah.
for single sideband, for voice, POTA activations, it is just, for me, it's the perfect rig. I just think it's awesome. And it makes a great shack rig too. Yeah, Dave's got his 6200, but man, that thing's more expensive unless your name's Dave Harris.
I'm just kidding. I've been wanting to get one. I've just been really weary about it. I've heard people talk good, and I've heard people don't get it. I get complaining stories.
I tell you what, Jason, this thing, people complain about the difference between 100 watts versus 20 watts. It's only like an S unit difference. It's not that big a difference. And it will be a good shack radio. It'll be a good POTA radio. It's just a really good overall radio.
So there's no difference. There's only Zygu HF SDR transceiver G90. So he's got it sitting there. He just hasn't pulled it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. But yeah,
our own Jim
Andy, should I tell the story?
At Ham Radio Prep just actually got one. So
should I tell the story on that one, Andy?
Yeah, go for it.
How I got both the 6200.
I was there. I am a witness to this story.
He can vouch for it. I got the 6200, the G90, and the CE19 for the G90 to do digital with. And take a guess how much I paid for it, Marvin.
You probably won it.
No, I bought it.
No,
I bought it.
I know, $200.
Oh no! Oh, I probably wouldn't have been here because if they said $200, I'd have probably had a heart attack. I got both radios and that CE19 for $500.
Wow!
And that's like a $500 radio, the G90, plus a $700 radio in the 6200.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was G6200. That's about $700-800 alone.
That is becoming my favorite go-to.
Is that the 62?
That's the 6200.
I've got the 61, and it's okay. I'd love to try that. Dave, one of these days, we're going to have to activate a park together. I'm going to have to give your 6200 a shot.
Okay, because I want to check out the 6100. If you ask T.O., temporary offline, if you ask him, he uses the 6100 more than the 6200.
Yeah.
But I've heard, and I need to start running CW again. I've heard the only drawback to the 6200 is CW.
Yeah, I've heard that too. But I think that's pretty much universal between Zygu rigs. So I think their CW is pretty rough. I love my Mountain Topper for CW, and I got the review unit for the KM4 CFT's CFT1. I got a whole review unit. I'll be sending it on like next week, but it is awesome. I mean, you want a good CW rig? It is. It's just amazing.
No,
I got to get back to learning it first.
Yeah,
learning it again.
Well, I'll let Jason go, and then I'm going to get back to the topic here in a minute. But,
the topic.
Now, one thing I do like about the 6200, and Dave can back me up on it, is if you just come in the hobby, it actually tells you the band plan on when you're on like 10 meters, 20 meters. They'll show you where you need to be at.
No, that is nice when they do that for sure. So you know where your edges and limitations are. That's really slick. I've seen several other radios do that too. ICOMs are really good about doing that most of the time. So
yeah.
But Dave, I don't see anything on your signal, and my signal is. I mean, I've looked at mine here a little bit, and it's pretty weak across the board too. So I'm not hearing anything across the board on it this evening.
So I guess Andy's got better ears with a G90 than our radios, Marvin.
Yeah,
I can hold this up, but you can see. I don't know if this will focus or not.
Watch, it's probably a birdie from something interfering inside his house.
Take your background down, Andy. Take the Christmas tree down.
Where'd you go, Andy?
I'm here. Give me a second.
Where
Hold
did
your
Andy go?
There we go. Okay, you can see right there where I'm dialed into that there's a signal there. I moved the dial or something. Anyway, yeah, there's a signal there. You can see.
We can see it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a little bit of signal bouncing around. But I don't have much.
Well,
like
like
nothing
I
to hear.
said, as soon as he had said that, when I looked over, there was a pretty large burst, like really coming across
Oh, sure.
my radio.
Well, now you got something coming across
You just need a G90 and a homebrew 20-meter dipole, and you'll be good to go.
Thing is, as soon as I switched screens, as soon as I did this, the signal went away.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. So, well, anyway, that's unfortunate. We weren't able to hear something on that. That I was really hoping for being able to dive into that a little bit. But let's go back to the SDR real quick here. Let's see if there's something else showing up. I saw something a minute ago, which is something I wanted to point out here. Let me bring this back into screen here. So when I pulled up this Kiwi SDR, you can actually see up at the very top, it says like 49-meter broadcast, 6 megahertz maritime, 6 megahertz civil, the 40-meter amateur. So we can actually pull up in here. So if this is what I really like about this. This is kind of cool. I've played with a couple of these before. And let me get the audio go back on here first. And it doesn't. Come on. Unmute it. There we go. We click on JT65. So you can really hear what that sounds like. So if you really want to know, that's pretty good. Here's PSK31. So not necessarily weird frequencies, but it's like, it's got a very distinct and unique signal about how PSK31 transmits. And those are really good things to know.
Sounds like more cold.
This is ARRL ready. I don't know if this is going to, I've never played with this before, but. Nope. It's going to probably, okay. I screwed that by hit return on that one, but it might come back in a second here. There we go. Hit that again. But if you really kind of want to know, hey, what is that frequency? You might be able to go out to something like this and kind of help dissect and figure out what you're doing. The other thing that if you hear some weird signals and you're going, hey, is that PSK31? Is that JT65? Is that MFSK or anything odd like that? What's kind of cool is you can actually take a signal and take an image from a screenshot of your waterfall, and you can actually take. You need about a 30 megahertz spectrum, roughly, maybe a little bit wider than that, but you don't want to go too wide. And I learned that this week too. That you can actually take that image, throw it over into ChatGPT, and it will actually help kind of determine and narrow down for you a list of possible selections of what the issue might be. So that's one way to kind of help determine what the signal might be as well. So that's something you could play with and think about that might be helpful. So if you're kind of wondering how to figure out what the signal is, and if you have interference going on maybe around you, that might be something you might be able to figure out as well. So let's see. What's in here?
Marvin, I'm gonna need to drop here, just not yet, but in a little while. Were you wanting to do a round table before we?
Yeah. Well, we'll just.
We got a little bit. I got a little bit of time, so it doesn't have to be immediate. I just want.
Well, let's do a round table about 9:30. We'll finish up in about 15 minutes here, roughly.
Okay.
So if you're good with that,
Dave, for those of us in the correct time zone, that's 8:30.
No, real time is Eastern. Don't you forget it.
No. And Andy, you don't think I can't tell the difference? I know I'm an old hillbilly, but I'm not a dummy in the corner.
Oh, so you don't need the bill on the board? Okay.
Let's see what. Thank you guys for watching this evening. You're watching Ham Shack TV here. Marvin, Josh, you saw him visit a few minutes ago, and let's put a couple shout outs for him. One is I think we actually missed the banner went missing again there, but there were a couple changes. But check out World Radio League. Use code Ham Shack TV for 10% off for paid membership or Ham Radio Prep, and then just use Ham Shack TV for your code there as well. Yeah, thought maybe try and get 5 super chats here this evening. I don't think that's going to happen, but if you guys are still watching, you want to throw a couple out to Josh, tell him you appreciate what you're doing, what he's doing, and the content we're providing. You greatly appreciate that. And
Josh.
No. I'm sorry. Yes, it's his channel, but I have to disagree with him. Pacific time is not the real time.
Yeah, no kidding.
They're too far behind to be any close to real time.
yeah, that's.
I wonder who's going to say something about that.
For the next few hours, that's it. That's in his perspective, that is the real time. So for sure, let's go back and see if I can find any comments here that kind of missed here. So I missed this earlier. I'm sorry. Chat's been a little good. I almost need somebody watching chat this night. I'm usually doing it for Josh.
I've been trying to pay attention to it.
Thanks.
We haven't seen questions.
He said the guys checked this part of the Cold War history called the DEW line. So we were talking about that a little earlier with the.
That'd be the over the horizon
radar. Yep, exactly. Let's see. Andy had a couple questions in there. If you create your world,
Okay.
Or he put a statement out there. Have you created your World Radio League account yet? Let's see. Good evening, Adam.
URL from our logs today.
No. I can't let. Where is it? Put Terry's comment in the chat up. I'm sorry, Terry. I take offense to that. Yes, the St. Louis Arch might be the gateway to the West, but we are definitely not California in the show.
Definitely not California.
Are you sure about that? You guys drive like California when I drove through.
Maybe in St. Louis.
I don't
they don't drive like
very easily,
California.
but I'm bordering on offended with Dave here. That's going a little too far.
Colin and VK, you're all way behind. It's 11:30. Right?
Well, hey, Colin, I can't help it that you're way ahead of everybody. Good evening.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. I was talking to a guy over in Ireland earlier this week for some West Stuff for Winter Field Day, and I said, "It's like I'm on my man chair upstairs, and it's like I don't know. I'll call it 8-9 o'clock, and it's like no, it must have been like maybe closer to it must have been 7. Well, it must have been around 7:30 actually, because he was 4 hours ahead of me, and he said, "No, it's 11." It was 11:10 there, so it must have been 7:10 my time because he said he was 4 hours ahead. I'm going, Ireland's only 4 hours ahead from here, and of course I'm being East Coast time, and it was like I thought it was like a 7-8 hour flight, whatever. But he said it was only 4 hours ahead, so it was like, huh, very cool. So I didn't realize that, so I was like, well, that's cool. So, inside joke. If you're part of guys, okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here for a moment. I gotta take a moment. So if you are not part of the World Radio League Monday afternoon live video stream, you think this is a great show and enjoy this show with the fun that we eat and the conversation we have on here, you have not seen nothing yet. I want to play that song. You haven't seen nothing yet at about this moment, because you got to go join Andy over on his live stream for World Radio League on Mondays. It is an absolute just riot to be on, and it is super fun. And it is a, as I put it this last week, it is a roast Andy episode every week.
Is it Clubhouse level?
And it's better than Clubhouse. So we have a good time over there, lots of laughs, and we never stop laughing. We really don't. So, but it's also very good content. Andy answers a lot of questions and gives a lot of good information for World Radio League updates as well on the more serious side. But it is just an absolutely good time to join. And Andy fills us in a lot of good information, tells us a little bit of what's going on and whatnot. So
Terry's just on a roll tonight.
Yeah, he is.
So it's all nice.
Yeah, Terry's a good friend. Terry's a good friend. He's been great.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I love
it. I had to take exception when he tried to say we were California.
Yeah,
yes, my call sign came from California.
I think you ruffled some feathers.
I grew up in Oklahoma, and not everything west of the Mississippi is California.
No, certainly not. So,
certainly true.
But yeah, it's go check it out. If not, go watch some of the reruns. And
Dave, you said you grew up in Oklahoma?
Yep.
Yeah, I rescued my wife from there.
Rescued her, huh?
that's one hell of a way to put it.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
I've never heard anybody phrase it that way. That's hilarious. So anyway, it is just an absolute good time. So join Andy on Mondays afternoons when he goes live stream. Hit that subscribe and like button for World Radio League. It'll let you know when he goes live. And he does not play. I'm going to give you this. He doesn't play the elevator music anymore. It's a little bit more jam and upbeat now. So you're not going to fall asleep before you even get to the live stream begin.
The first 5 minutes. Yeah.
If you haven't noticed, Marvin didn't like my music, so we had to give it a little bit of an update. But not.
Oh yeah,
we may go back to it one of these days, but for now we're gonna. Next time it's gonna be Christmas music.
Oh yeah, there you go. You just start streaming. There you go.
He's really gonna put us to sleep now.
No, absolutely. Oh, now he's getting serious about this. The Bulls are going to whoop Oklahoma Saturday. Oh boy! So you never know. There's been some good games lately. Anybody? Just on a side note, we're gonna since we're talking about sports here for a moment. Anybody watching the World Series at all?
No.
I guess not.
You mean the epic 18-inning game?
For which one?
The what was it? The fourth game? Fourth game was 18 innings.
Oh, was it really?
18 innings?
I didn't see. I missed that one, so I didn't get to watch. I was watching it last night, and then of course it was getting late, on the East Coast here. And I was like, I had to go to bed. They were Blue Jays were up 3-1 or something like that, so 4-1. I don't know if that. I'm assuming they won last night. I didn't check the score today. So
who's in it?
Los Angeles
Dodgers and the Blue Jays.
Dodgers and Blue Jays, yeah, Toronto Blue Jays. So that's funny. So yeah, Chavez is not paying attention to it. So, but it's been good. So I've been watching a little bit here and there. I didn't catch the full game, but I've been catching bits and pieces of it here and there. So it's been cool to see. I used to be a big baseball fan, and I haven't watched it. I mean, I lost a lot of respect in '94.
Oh, God, here he goes.
But then I kind of gained it back after that, and then I don't know, the last couple of years have just been so busy with some other things. I just haven't cared. So unless the Kansas City Royals are playing, then that's a whole nother thing. I will watch it every night. Just got to do the Chiefs when they play, so that's good. So yeah, I can understand that. Trucker in your own little world, absolutely. It's hard to keep up with things for sure. So
That's wrong. I'm sorry.
Well, and you know what, Terry is on a roll tonight.
Yeah, he is.
Hey Terry, I can't wait to see you back in the stream next week when the Sooners make the Vols cry.
Oh, yeah. All right, so let's do. I told Andy we start doing some channel updates. He's going to have to go here, drop. So, what's going on with the world of Andy or World Radio League?
That's the only world of Andy.
Well, Marvin,
there's the N0 ATX personal side.
It's been absolutely intense. We've been just cranking through this adaptation phase with the new database, and I mean we're really on the what's the word I want to use? We're on the downhill side, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we're finally on the other side of all the issues. So we are we've got a couple left, but most of the main ones we've gotten resolved. It's run so much smoother. The new database has been great. It's been a fantastic upgrade, and we are super excited for some of the features that we have coming. It's going to be really, really fantastic. I really wanted to say thank you, Marvin, for the introduction of the Monday live stream. I really, really appreciated that. It's been a lot of fun to do those live streams. So
It is.
Go.
I literally enjoy watching it every week. I mean, it is like I said, kind
Yeah,
of
and
roasting
we
Andy,
hit
having fun with
almost
that.
not every comment, but almost every comment gets in the live stream chat gets covered
It does.
during the stream. So go join and put during the stream, put your call sign in the chat, and I'll give you a shout out. We have a lot of fun over there, and we cover updates. Any questions you have about World Radio League, we'll cover. And so
Hey, Andy, you got a podcast too?
yeah, we do. So far the episodes have been irregular, but we do have a podcast called the QRM podcast. We've got, I think, 5 or 6 episodes up, so go check that out. Myself and Jim N4BFR from the Ham Radio Prep side of the company. So somebody wanted me to share this. It was Terry, in fact. Let me see if I can pull this up. Give me just a second. So this is go back and watch the last stream or two on the World Radio League channel, and this
He
will
definitely
make a
wants
lot
the
more
last one.
sense. But let me find this. Give me just a second here. There it is. Okay.
I did see, Andy, that 1.05 cat control dropped finally.
Yeah, 1.0.5 cat control is out and available.
Oh, really?
Please go upgrade now to get rid of some of the connection issues we had.
No,
So,
I just upgraded to 0.4. I'll not have to go through 5.
Yeah,
Real quick.
absolutely.
So I do have to I have to spoil Andy's joke from Monday. So
Here it is. I just got the share out. But
that wasn't
Hold on.
his
No.
joke.
We're
That
getting
was
there.
somebody
We're getting
else's joke.
okay,
getting
maybe
there.
I
We're
won't
getting there.
spoil it yet.
So initially last Thursday night on this stream last week, you noticed I was scrambling around under my desk for the last portion of the stream. Well,
Yep.
The plaque behind me on the wall here, the World Radio League band plan. If you want one, go check it out, worldradioleague.com. The plaque on the wall behind me was covering my breaker box. Well, it's also covering. This is like an office that's framed into a barn. So there's a gap between the outer wall and the inner wall where mice can reside. The plaque got left off the wall. The mouse came into the shack. It was a whole fiasco for like a week. So
I could just
me
imagine.
and that mouse were round and round. We tried sweeping it out the door. We tried beating it over the head. We tried catching
Now,
it
who
in
won
a
that
trap.
fight, Andy?
It was quite an interesting, fantastic event there for a week. But during last Thursday night stream, thankfully it ran under my shelf rack here I have sitting over beside me, and so I was swinging a broomstick down around there trying to figure out where it went, and I suddenly realized it ran into a little go bag I have. So the go bag didn't have any equipment in it. It was a recent acquisition, so I didn't have any gear stocked in it yet. So I promptly took the go bag out, dumped the mouse out. He ran off before I could smash him, but he is gone and evicted. For those of you who are wondering, his name is Clyde, and no, he will not be making an appearance.
Oh, why not?
There were multiple jokes surrounding this.
Yeah.
I can't remember who shared this image initially, but Terry, I know, reposted it in the Discord. So Marvin, you want to bring this up, and then we'll get to the next joke.
This is awesome. Yes.
This is the initial one, then we'll get to the next joke. So there's the shirt that Terry was
Oh,
referring to in the chat.
Wow.
Oh no, it
Is that
was a blast Monday. It was a
That was a
blast
blast.
Monday.
It really
Is that
was.
Clyde?
So
Is that Clyde the mouse?
this is our mascot, Clyde the Mouse. He's not yet gotten his technician license. Once he
Nope.
does, he will upgrade to a hamster, and he will be he will be operating on 7.200 and 14. I can't remember what the frequency is there, but
300.
anyway,
300.
yes.
But it's just not the same as it was Monday, is it, Marvin?
No, it's not.
All of
the
a sudden,
same.
Andy just fell over laughing.
He just about lost it. I mean, it's like the
Now,
show
when he
probably
makes-
just ended there.
So, Andy, when he makes answer extra, what's he gonna be then?
Somebody, well, no, I'm not going to go down that road because that wouldn't be fair. But anyway, so
Terry,
Um,
thank you for getting that shirt. That was huge. That was awesome. That was
go
really great
watch that
Monday.
stream. It was pretty good. That joke got me. And
Yeah.
I also have a running joke with one of my viewers over on that live stream, that every time he can make me laugh on stream, he gets to put a
No emoji.
a cowboy hat emoji in his profile, because this I guess you can't see it until I
Yep,
turn
there
the
you go.
top.
Take the tree down again.
This is the hat that I wear for some of the World Radio League videos, and so we made that.
There it
We made
is.
that agreement, so he gets to put that emoji in. So I guess whoever posted that initially, I can't remember who posted that initially. Dave, Marvin, do you guys?
I can't remember who it was.
Whoever posted that, you get a cowboy hat emoji. That was awesome.
So how much is the shirt gonna cost, Andy?
I didn't hear that. What was that?
How much was the shirt?
How much-
Oh, how much is the shirt? I don't know.
Hmm.
I'll have to reach out to. I'll have to make an agreement with Terry on that.
I want one.
And get him in contact with James and see if we want that as a. Well, I probably won't do that. But anyway, it was a great idea. I really like
He
it.
just made that an AI quick for the show at the time, so
Oh, it was pretty good.
that was really good.
Thanks, Terry. That was a great move there. That was really funny. But yeah, so besides the episode with Clyde the Mouse, and I explained the name Clyde on that stream too. I don't think anybody got that one. I'm sorry, but yeah, you'll have to go watch that, and maybe
You got to go watch the episode. Exactly.
So anyway, so yeah, that was my week in a nutshell. We have,
Well,
we've also been having a ton of fun with it over on Discord. So join our Discord. I put the invite link in earlier. I'll put it in again on the World Radio League Discord. So go hop over there, jump in the conversation. We have a lot of fun surrounding all kinds of stuff. I mean, that's just part of what we do. We talk about stuff going on with the World Radio League. If you're having issues, we can work it out. Just one-on-one, back and forth. So yeah, absolutely, really fun. It's been a fun week. So.
You got to go out and do 2 POTA activations this week, I had you pinged. I could not hear you out of my remote site in Wisconsin. I just couldn't pick you up for some reason. I tried really hard.
I did 1.5 POTA activations. The second day,
So you had
I
a
only
fail?
got 5 contacts. I worked Terry. What did you say, Dave?
You had a fail?
I did not have a fail. No, I'm kidding. I got credit for the for 5 activator contacts, and my hunters got credit for their contacts. So I don't consider that a fail.
Just had a
No.
hamster radio
Hey,
going on.
Andy,
I
Andy, that's a real good point.
Yeah.
We might call it
Yeah.
fails, but
Yeah.
activators
Contacts,
upload those logs
Yeah.
because hunters
Yeah.
still get credit.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And it shows up in your stats too. So and
It does.
your World
Yeah,
Radio
it
League
does.
stats, your POTA stats, it shows up. So
It
you-
does, but it shows up
get
as a
those
failed
logs.
activation.
yeah.
Oh, no.
But you still get
No.
credit for it. I know Terry, you're in the lead. Terry worked me both days on CW, so Terry's ahead of me on the leaderboard. We'll have to anyway. We might fix that, but Terry's ahead of me currently on the leaderboard.
I mean, you got some
And-
pull as a manager. You can kind of change those stats a little bit, right?
Yeah. Make Terry's go down to the bottom.
Our developers will request a bribe for that. So I'm not
I'm just
sure
messing with it, Terry. We love you.
Oh yeah, Terry, absolutely.
Just
So,
messing with you.
Well,
yeah. So
I
the
hope
CF
he can take it. He
CFP1
dished it out tonight.
Absolutely, he did.
the CFP1 and the JPC12 antenna, and some RG316 coax, the KM4 CFT paddle. Just a really, really solid setup. It was really a ton of fun. So yeah, and I got some photos here. Let me share my map share here. Give me just a second.
Yeah.
This is really cool. Join our World Radio League users group and on Facebook as well. Let's see here. There it is. Link in the comments here. But I posted. See here. No, I did not. No, Jason. Let's see here. Let me share my screen. These are really, really cool. The developer on this did an awesome job with his map customization settings. So there you go, Marvin. You can pull that up. Take a look at that. That is so cool. But yeah, that's the full activation. On the
park
first
was
day
it,
there on
Davey?
Monday. So what's that? US 10214 Niagara State Conservation Area. Split up into 3 separate tracks. One of the tracks was unreachable until just recently, and the conservation department just bought a strip of land it used to be landlocked. Now it comes out to the highway. So
Nice.
probably not the greatest place to be right now during deer season, that particular tract. But
Yeah.
once deer season's over, that one will it's the same park, so you're better off almost going to one of the ones with the parking lot. So
That's just like I wouldn't go to Compton Hollow next month either.
No.
Yeah, I've been to Compton Hollow. That one would be a little nerve-wracking during deer season for sure. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, two single sideband contacts and 16 CW.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun. So
I tried to work you on some single sideband, but I just couldn't hear you even.
I called for a little bit, and then I wasn't getting anything, and then a very interested potential future ham radio operator showed up and wanted to talk for a little bit, so I had a really good conversation with him. But yeah, I found it interesting. All the propagation that day was to the east. Then I realized I had that JPC-12 set up with counterpoise. I didn't spread out the radials. I just put them all towards the east.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So it was.
So you had a beam.
Exactly. Yeah, I found that was an interesting little.
Just out of curiosity, let us know, what were you using for your logging? Not World Radio League, but like, were you using a computer, an iPad? What were you using?
Yeah, I was just using my Android phone with the World Radio League app.
Okay.
Yep, mobile app. Solid internet connection, so I was able to do to self spot through our internal auto spot system, which sends it to the POTA site. So with whatever comment you want to add to it. So yeah, it was really fun, and I was working, and all of a sudden I started building a pile up. And that's when my battery-powered speaker decided to die on me. So I had to switch radios and switch modes over to a single sideband after starting to pick up steam on CW. So
nice.
I haven't activated a park for probably 5 months. And so I was getting really rusty on CW, but I was surprised at how fast everything started to click back as soon as I, got on the air and started calling. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
I want to learn CW so bad, but I'm scared.
Oh, join the Long Island CW club. Those guys are awesome.
Yep. I'm probably gonna break the key.
No.
Oh, you're not gonna break the key.
No, you're not gonna break the key.
If you break the key, you should have broke it because it was dirt cheap.
I will say the KM4 CFT paddle is a really nice, just 3D printed parts. You can assemble it yourself. It's pretty easy to assemble. It's a really nice paddle. I like it.
I don't know if you can see this or not. Let's see.
I also,
CW Morse. This is like a really heavy duty lead on the bottom, but this is there we go. This is actually a really nice pedal too. I like this one. This is pretty easy.
That one, Marvin.
This is like $60, and it's
not
from
bad.
CW Morse. And it's I like the paddle versus the straight key, but again, I'm not much of a CW guy. I'm trying to learn slowly myself, but I haven't had time to take CW courses in a long time.
A few years back, 2 or 3 years back, my boss over at I sell lumber over in Seymour, sell buildings, and my boss over there. He passed away a couple years ago, and his family gave me an old Morse code key he had. He was kind of somewhat interested in ham radio, and his family gave me an old Morse code key, and it was on like a wooden block that was kind of big and clunky. So I took it off the block, cleaned it all up, and mounted it on a like a 1/4-inch copper plate. And man, that's fantastic. I've been enjoying using that. I like using a straight key. I really like using a straight
Sell
key.
that one though?
I did not sell that one. No,
That's what I was going to ask you, Dave. The 710, is it good for CW?
You can certainly do CW. Yeah. But the Long Island CW Club is really awesome. Terry's correct on this.
Oh yeah,
for $30
yeah.
a year, you can go out and renew. It's like $90 for a lifetime, and so I probably will go do my lifetime with them, so I can just continue to take courses as I have time to do. So
that's probably what I'll do is join them to refresh. Because when I got my license 30-some plus years ago, long time ago.
The key I really want to get is it's horrendously expensive, so I haven't picked it up yet. But the modern Morse key, that thing, they've got that thing in OD green and orange. That thing is so cool.
I want that
green.
Yeah,
it's really, really beautiful. It's a fantastic looking key, and I've heard nothing but good about it. So I've been very interested in it. But
I want a murder key, K8MRD's key that he went up to St. Louis and made.
That's him. That's the same guy.
Yeah, it's the same guy. But I want, the green one down there. That Mike designed that one.
Oh, the bottom one then?
Yep.
I like this one here. This one's amazing. It's just beautiful.
It's all C and seed parts.
Did you guys catch? You mentioned K8MRD. I don't know if anybody got this, but on April 1st, he posted a video about him learning CW.
Yes.
No.
That was
I see this.
That was funny.
It was all it was he took one dit and one daw and then cut and pasted it all together to form the characters. It was so funny.
He did a really good job with that one. Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
So, yep.
You said that one in the bottom left is the one he designed?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Yeah, it's definitely worth joining CW or Long Island CW Club for sure.
He actually did a video. He went up there to Modern Morse and did a video when they designed that key.
Just to wrap up my my updates here, World Radio League is back and better than ever. I say back, we never left. It's
Where'd you go?
We just had a few issues, but we have overcome most of them, and we're screaming along, growing at a very rapid pace. So keep signing up, keep putting your logs in there, keep requesting confirmations from other hams so that you get your logs confirmed over there. And Josh has a great code down there in the ticker across the bottom. And so it's just been a ton of fun. Go sign up for Ham Radio Prep. We've noticed that license applications, or at least course submissions, those kind of things have been maybe a little bit affected by the government shutdown.
Oh yeah.
So
you think?
I can never get through a World Radio League update without somebody asking about the desktop app. And it's usually Terry. No, I'm kidding you, Terry. You're good. So anyways, so the government shut down. Remember, you can still test. You can still take your test. You can just, after you get done taking your test, you'll just wait till the government gets its act together and gets back opened up, and it'll go ahead and process through, and you'll get your license. So you'll need to
put yourself in the queue.
The FRN after that, but yeah.
That's for AG and everything.
But if they don't have, that's the other problem. If they don't have an FRN, they're not going to get one right now.
No,
I think a lot of the testers have come up with a workaround where they can go ahead and test them without an FRN, and then they can just get the FRN after the government reopens. But yeah, the desktop app, that is the last official word from our CEO, is planned for mid-January. So those of you who are wondering,
I thought we had a desktop app.
He just ruined my night, Andy.
Ruined your night?
Yeah, he just ruined my night. It's getting pushed further and further out. I'm gonna go back to Log for Old Men.
I said, no, you're not. I know you too well.
Yeah, exactly. I know him better than that.
Hey, Andy, what is the desktop website?
Dave, I said that was the official word. Unofficially, it could come sooner than that. But also, my developer keeps telling me that, or our developer, I don't know why I say my. It's just a habit, I guess. But our developer keeps telling me that we're going to have an ADIF editor built into the desktop app. So you heard it here first. very very exciting stuff coming. So
Thank you, Bob. KM7ARX. Thank you for the compliment. We all look great with their wonderful backgrounds tonight. So trying to be a little hallway theme, but somebody's getting a little ahead in the season. And
Yeah, it's always got to be the oddball, of the family.
Andy, see, you upset me so bad with it, I wound up unplugging my headphones.
yeah, there you go.
Hey, Andy.
Anyway, so yeah, sorry for the long-winded and many rabbit trailed and even a couple mouse trails of my update there. But Marvin, I think I'm through.
Okay, very good. Absolutely.
Now, Andy, what's this desktop going to be like? Is it going to be like
Very
app or-
cool.
Well, I knew that much.
Sure.
The
Hey,
next
Terry,
Millennium Age?
Terry, I think it's a fallacy, a desktop app.
Oh,
Terry,
geez.
the desktop app will have its integrated rig control in version 2. Version 1 will be we're gonna get the bare bones out there, and then I say bare bones, it's gonna have a lot of great features, and then V2 we're gonna integrate the two apps together. That's the plan at this point.
Rug
So
control.
we've got the
I'm
roadmap.
looking for rug control. How are we gonna get
Yeah,
that?
how does rug control work, Andy? Can you explain that, please?
Yeah, you'll have to ask Terry. He's the one who put it in the
No,
chat.
just ask the mouse. He knows.
Anyway, thank you, Terry, for that as well. So absolutely. It will have its own rig control, and I know Andy's mentioned that several times, and we're looking forward to that. I can't even wait. So, but
Andy,
thank you,
is
Andy,
that-
for all those updates as well.
Is the desktop app going to be system agnostic?
Is he gonna be what?
System agnostic.
I don't even know what that means. I'm sorry.
And you're the project manager.
You're the
Product
project
manager.
manager? Really?
It will be for Windows and Mac, and I don't know if you're not getting
Oh,
Linux,
it's gonna
are you?
be see what the kids
Windows
these days
first,
use
anyways.
is cross-platform. Yes, it will absolutely be cross-platform. Windows, Mac, Linux, Mac, Intel. Yeah, it'll be across the board. That's the plan.
Oh, you are
That's
going to
system
Linux
agnostic.
too.
What'd
Yeah.
you say, Marvin?
You're doing Linux too.
Yes, that's
Wow.
very much been on the radars. Release that one for Linux. So
Will it
Wow.
work on Nintendo too?
Incredible.
what, Jason?
Will it work on Nintendo too?
No.
I don't even know.
Actually,
I don't even know what OS
the
Nintendo
Nintendo
runs.
Switch
Is it
is
Android?
Linux based.
Linux.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe so. Maybe so.
I don't know if anybody saw it, but
You
Prep
get into
Ham
your
Paul,
CLI.
when he was at the Tokyo Ham Fair, they took a Nintendo Switch and turned it into an FT8 computer.
Oh wow,
That's awesome.
It worked too.
that's cool.
That's the
Jason,
fun
if you
part.
get into your CLI, you can probably get it installed eventually. Just a lot of
All right.
sudos.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of work
All
to get there. Well, thank you, Andy, for all those updates. I know you said you kind of had to get going too, so I want to make sure I got you in there
I'll be
this
here for a
evening.
couple more minutes, and I'm going to probably drop without warning. So thank you guys very much for having me on, and have a great rest of your stream.
Not a problem. Jason, you got anything for your channel? Still building?
I'm still building. I still need subscribers. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get my nerves up to even talk. Because the first time I did my induction, I felt like I was just gonna pass out. I'm still working on it. I talked to Ham Radio 2.0 on All Star, and he basically told me this: don't worry about anything, just do it, and talk what you want to talk about, and just roll it. He said when he first started, it was such crap videos. He deleted so many. He's like, he just said, run with it. But no, I'm trying to get it built. I do need help, setting it up, like setting the tabs, the video. I've been watching YouTube, I guess, production, how to set things up.
Oh yeah.
I'm still having a hard time understanding it, but I'm trying to get help to get it going. But it's slowly process. It's like the desktop version for WRL. It might happen.
I heard that.
But it's coming along slowly. It might have rug control. Never know. But yeah, if you guys can help me on it, please subscribe to it. I've got 8 so far. I'm trying to get it going.
Now, what's
you guys
the channel called?
It's just my Jason Lockwood 7395.
Okay. Very cool.
But yeah, if you guys can help me get it going, or suggestions, and I like to do interviews on all of you or bring you on because I got StreamYard, and then right now I'm going to use the basic, and I think I get 6 total at time. Josh, not Smart Josh, told me to get the $40 version. That way you can get the 10 like he does.
Oh yeah.
But no, I'm slowly working on it.
Yeah, it takes time to build for sure. So
Yeah, I gotta get my vlog going.
All right.
And I will say, Jason, unless you start putting a lot of videos out, don't expect it to blow up right away.
No.
Oh, I knew that.
I mean, I've been doing it.
I'm
I'm just now starting to do more videos, but I've had my channel for a year. Only got 124 subscribers.
Yeah, even
Oh,
the World
right.
Radio League channel. I mean, we've really been producing videos regularly for maybe a year and a half now, and we're at 1,780, something like that. So
Oh,
you
wow.
know, it takes a
Right.
little bit to build up, but yeah.
Oh, I'm not looking to be the biggest. I guess I just want to be there. You know, that's all.
Absolutely.
Andy disappeared again. He must be chasing Mickey. Oh, I'm sorry,
No,
Clyde.
no,
Clyde.
Clyde has been
Daffy Duck.
evicted. No more Clyde. But yeah,
No,
my
no
camera
right
died
turn,
on
Clyde?
me,
Okay.
so
Oh, fair enough.
Oh,
I'm here, but yeah.
So the Christmas tree is doing all your talking now? Okay, got it.
Wait, World Review has a YouTube channel? Yeah, right. Yeah.
I give up. I quit. No, I'm kidding.
We'll try to check you out next week.
Like your desktop. Yeah.
Yeah. Dave, how about your channel? What's going on in your Ham Radio Shack or anything along those lines and how things going? And
Ham Radio Shack right now is a disaster. I got that new computer that I was gonna set up for SDR. Put a
You want a
video
disaster of a shack? Try pulling everything out from the walls while you're chasing a mouse.
out. I don't need to chase Mickey. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Andy, you need a barn. You need a barn cat.
Yeah, I know. I
Now I got a question. How big was that tail on that mouse?
I put a photo video out this week. Seems to be doing pretty good. But I released a short off of that what didn't actually make the video tonight at 5:00, and I am blown away how many views it has already.
is that the one on your car not starting or something? Or dying?
Yep. Nope. When your car says nope, it wasn't started. See, I had been running, and it was a little chilly that day. My wife was with me, so I'd started the car and was letting it run and heat the car up.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't realize how long it'd been running, and it's got a safety deal where it just shuts itself off.
Yep.
And I'm going along, and all of a sudden the car just shut itself off, and that's when I made that comment about the deal.
I was
But
wondering.
it's got almost 1,000 views already.
Yeah, I saw it was like 600, almost 600 when I looked at it earlier. So before the show. So I haven't seen it come across, and I watched it real quick. Like, oh, they put something else. So that's kind of cool.
Well,
So-
and I'm going to start putting more out, and I'm going to start trying to build shorts off of it. Start having a little bit of fun with my channel.
Oh, absolutely. It's always fun to do. So I've been very busy myself. It's again a crazy kind of being unemployed right now, but I've been trying to put out a lot of videos, and I've done quite a few. But this last week I just haven't got much done at all. I've been doing a lot of house projects here and there, and I did get the wire from the main body of the radio to the front in my truck up to the dash. Got the wire pulled through the dash for the radio head for the 891 for the HF radio. And if all goes well with UPS, I should have my cable from ABR Industries on Saturday, and I will be able to put about a 15-foot coax cable to go from the ATAS 120 antenna, and then it'll go. It has what they consider an FME connector on the end of the cable, and what that does, they crimp that on there, and then you can screw your PL259, BNC, whatever connector you need onto the end of that. Well, for me, it'll be a BNC, or I mean a PL259. But the thing is, I don't want to take an inch hole and drill that in the back of my truck to be able to pull that wire through. So you can unscrew that PL259 connector, go through and maybe a little over a quarter inch of a hole. Excuse me. And then you can punch that through a rubber grommet or something a lot easier than you can having to punch through a big PL259 connector. So I'm looking forward to that cable coming. I ordered that specifically from them. And the other thing I ordered from that with that 15-foot coax, because of HF and noise, I went ahead and had them put 5 ferrites right on the coax with it sealed with rubber with the oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank all of a sudden?
Heat shrink.
Heat shrink, thank you. So I had them put heat shrink on it right away and everything on the antenna side. So we should see how that goes to help block some of the signal coming in from there. So I'm really hoping that cable will do well with that in place. So, and then I'll do a bit of grounding to the truck as well. I didn't have a whole lot on my last truck, and it worked out really well for the most part. So I could hear engine noise once in a while. A noise blinker button will knock that out pretty well. But so that was kind of that toy or setup I've been playing with this week. The new toy I got was a new P1S printer for 3D. So
I have did you get the AMS with it?
I do have it. Well, it's coming. I don't know. I don't have it yet. Had to come in 2 shipments, and so I should see that sometime next week, I think. But Gigaparts had one hell of a deal on it, and so
that's because they just released the P2S.
P2S, yes, they did.
And
so
there will be a P2S probably next year for my wife, sitting next to the P1S. I won't get rid of it. It's a great printer.
You had a P1S yourself?
Yeah, we've had it for 2 years now.
Oh, really? So if I have questions, I'll have to reach out to you. So
Sure.
we'll talk offline after the debrief here afterwards.
But I want to say something real quick before we get too far away from ABR. If you are looking to buy ABR coax, use Hamshack TV and you'll get a discount.
Hamshack TV 10's the code he's got there. So
There we go.
10.
Yep.
Thank you for correcting me.
Oh
Hamshack
yeah, you're
TV.
good. And Dave, speaking of your wife and her 3D printing, my daughter loves the 3D printed cow your wife gave her. So tell your wife thank you.
I will let her know.
Well, Terry, I might reach out to you too if I have questions when I get. I mean, it's literally sitting in a box right in front of me here. I haven't even pulled it out of the box yet because I'm going, all right, what stand and where am I going to put this thing? I didn't really think about that. And I just moved my one workbench I thought about putting it on. So like, it's not going to go there now. So, but I'm literally looking forward to seeing that come out and play with a little bit more. So the Bamboo is my brother's got one. I've been doing it remotely. I just printed a bunch of Milwaukee.
It's 22 hours.
Thank you. It's 10 o'clock. So we're gonna be over showtime. That's always my nice reminder. I love my computer because when all of a sudden you don't realize what time it is and the computer just announces it. But the Milwaukee boxes, you can do like, so they have some of the deeper boxes they have. You can double stack those layers in there. So I 3D printed a bunch of boxes. My brother's shipping those to me. And so I'm looking forward to those, but there's a bunch of other files that I have like a Bionics Microfox 50, and it comes in this real plastic, flimsy, clear case. And so I want to be able to print a new 3D printed case that will fit in. That's a lot more solid than that little plastic, flimsy thing that they, literally can crack out of cold weather or whatever. It doesn't take much. So a couple things I want to do, trying to play with some Tinkercad's okay. I think I need to figure out how to do. I'm going to practice buy a license for AutoCAD, I'm guessing, because they can get a lot more features and things to play with. But Tinkercad might be a good place to start just to learn.
Tinkercad is made by AutoCAD.
It is, but there's maybe I have to subscribe or maybe have to make a login account for it so you can have some more features because it's very limited in what I can do right now. So
yeah, I've got an account that I log in with.
Man,
Jesus, here we go.
Lots of real time.
That's
All
not what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Look
look at Terry.
Yeah, look at Terry's.
You guys are killing me.
Here we go.
Hey, I wish my camera was on, but I heard a much better version of that.
Yeah.
It applies. Maybe I'll find a link and post it in the chat.
I thought when he said, "I wish my camera was on," I thought he was chasing another mouse. He was watching.
There's a much better version of that. I'll see if I can find a link.
Gary, you're right. The X1 Carbon is a very nice printer too. Again, the deal from Gigaparts was super, super great. So I couldn't argue with that one at the time. So
I would say if you find a good deal on an X1 Carbon, I'd jump on it because basically the P2S, because they put everything that's in the X1 Carbon in there, I have a feeling they're gonna deprecate the X1 Carbon.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they will deprecate the P1S for sure very soon.
Okay.
There's no doubt, but it'll still be a good printer for a long time. So I'm not too worried about that one. Like I said, I'm just kind of getting into it. And it's like I just finally decided there's enough things I wanted to print and to play with, and maybe I'm always asking for people to print something, and it's like, well, damn it, why just don't I do it myself? So
Well, and I will say Maker's World, but I'd be careful what you put up there because you put it on anybody's AI, they can now do whatever they want with it.
right.
But to learn some stuff, to just generate files, to learn how to operate the printer, Maker's World does have some pretty decent stuff to generate some files with.
That's good. The other thing was I'm actually using a thing called SCAD, and actually using code to be able to create your files. And ChatGPT will help you significantly with that code. So something to think about as well. So kind of interesting. So anyway, maybe we could do a whole episode on 3D printers or something down the road.
Hey,
You show some examples of things we've made. But yeah, go ahead, Jason. I'm going to wrap up with this.
Did you? I don't. Who was it? Clubhouse or Kids Saver? Or the one with Shane?
I don't remember. Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. Man, he just got a 3D printer like you did, and he made this awesome print of a piece of wood. It looked totally cool.
He's got a laser.
A laser. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be a laser cut. Yeah.
Okay. He did that, and then he I think he did one on an antenna, and it just looked awesome. And everything.
Oh, that's
Was
good.
there- Will you guys do the same thing, or how's yours work?
Yeah.
No, the P1S is just a 3D printer.
It is.
The H2, the HD2. Now you can buy that one that comes with a laser and a printer, but as dirty as the lasers are, I wouldn't want that inside my 3D printer.
No, I definitely agree with that one for sure. So.
Copy.
Well, guys, it's been hopefully. I think it's a great stream, guys. I think it's been fun. I've really enjoyed this. I was hoping to show a little bit more, and we were able to hear a little bit more from some of the things you can hear online. Didn't get as much of that as I was hoping to, but just it wasn't there tonight for whatever reason. But thank you for joining us here on Ham Shack TV, and Josh will be back next week. We got to see a little bit of him. So
And don't forget to join me on Monday around 2:00 Central Time for the Monday live stream. If you have a chance, that's about the time I usually do it. So
yeah, and I'm starting to think you didn't have a real job anymore because of that, Andy. Before we get away from here, everybody, if you're gonna get anything from Gigaparts, Josh has a code for Gigaparts too. That one is Ham Shack TV.
It is Ham Shack TV, absolutely. So,
the World Radio League is Ham Shack TV 10. So
yep.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with Josh. That was all about World Radio League.
Here we go.
All right, guys.
The mouse has nothing to do with it.
Well, guys, thank you again for joining us here. We've had quite a few watching tonight, and we do appreciate it. And thank you for letting me be the host here, Josh, of your channel here, and hopefully you not become demonetized. And we've had a lot of fun with this episode, and even last week. If you didn't get a chance to watch last week's episode, go back and visit last week's episode. We were talking about Bouvet Island, just a very, very intriguing information talking about that expedition that will be coming up in February. And if you haven't checked out Josh's shorts, there's some other videos from this week with him traveling. Go check those out as well. Well, thank you very much for being with us this week, and we'll catch you again. And always, as I say on the Ham Radio Guy podcast, 73. And it didn't go. Let's go. Well, video clips are not playing. There we go. Well, that outro did not go. Well, anyway, we will say thank you for watching, and have a good one.